Here we have a 2017 on a 67 registration, Scania K410EB, Caetano Levante 2, 56 seat, PSVAR compliant executive coach. So, this very, very sunny March afternoon, we are in Hereford at Yeoman's Canyon Travel. Big company, great premises, as you can see. And we're looking at this about to be retired off the National Express network tri-axle Scania Levante. In fairness, as Levantes go, she's about normal for the age. There's not any real battle scars on her, but there won't be because you've got to be on top of it for National Express. Alloy wheels are fitted. Offside is fairly straight, as you can see. That's the worst bit there. There's obviously been some sort of body repair, but that needs addressing really. Not beautiful, but they do get it on the back corners, these, just because of the rear steer and the length. But it's something we're going to have to get used to, unfortunately. Euro 6 Scania engines fitted. That is driven through Scania's OptiCruise automated gearbox. Again, a little bit of pain on the back corner, but other than that, bodywork's fine. It's just the two back corners really, and obviously it looks a bit tatty around that grille. Power operated lockers to the near side. Subbody with the Levante 2s. Finally realised power operated lockers on the offside was a waste of time, because who loads from the offside? So power operated lockers to the near side, loads of luggage space, absolutely loads, because there's no interruption, there's no toilet, there's no centre steps. Slightly over 14 metres these vehicles, let's just keep that one in mind for now. LED destination displays to front, side and rear. You've got a front step mounted wheelchair lift, and then as we jump on board, with a full complement of seats, 56 Faenza Gala reclining seats. They're finished in standard National Express black leather with 3-point seat belts. There is an armrest to the centre of the seats. Seats are in good condition, and they have to be built to take a bit of pain, because a National Express vehicle, as you can imagine, sees a lot of bums. So they have to take a bit of pain. Rear floor mounted toilets fitted. Got trays to the seat backs. There's also a 240 volt socket down there. We're wired for CCTV. We've got wood effect laminate to the floor. We're fully air conditioned, and I know long tri-axles aren't for everybody, and I understand why, but there's a few things we've got to take into account. One, next year, all the what are they called, exemptions you've got for your PSVR compliant vehicles on schools, that's done with. They're not going to keep extending it. 2026, that's it, right? Also, those red things in the background there's going to be less and less of them coming onto the market, because everything now, particularly in London, which generally feeds everywhere else. I've just spotted a Bristol VR in back corner. Oh, I'm excited now. Those were the days. Anyway, everything else that's coming out of London now, not much full diesel. So if you're going to want big capacity and you can't get a decker, you're going to have to go long. And 3 and 2, you'll get 85 in one of these. Easy. You want to keep the toilet, you'll get 80. Ticks the PSVR box, ticks the Euro 6 box. The only issue really is the length. And it's something we're going to have to offer more training for, or, you know, we're going to have to do something because it ain't going away. These problems are coming. So you need to bear that in mind when you think, oh, too long, oh, ex-National Express. These are pretty much the answer when they go. So, got to bear that in mind. Levantes. Everybody knows, we all jumped on the Levante bandwagon, didn't we? When we all started panicking about PSVAR. And we know that Levantes weren't great. They were rotten. Levante 2's far better, far better vehicle than a Levante 2. You don't get the issues with the tin worm on a Levante 2. So bear that in mind as well, okay? That's your wheelchair space. It's called a magic seat. Now, don't ask me how it comes apart or gets put back together. I have absolutely no idea because I didn't do the training. But somehow that tips up or twists or something and you get a wheelchair in there. Okay. Dash is all in good order. Nothing's missing. No door switches are missing. Mileage, done less than 1 million kilometres, which is unusual for a National Express motor. It's done just short of 960, so we're nearly there, but not quite. So, in relative terms, it's low mileage. We've got lane departure warning and adaptive cruise control, automated emergency braking system. And as I said, the thing to look at, because people worry about mileage is relative to the standard of maintenance. You can get a vehicle with next to no miles on it that's never seen a spanner. You can get a vehicle that's done 2 million kilometres and maintain within an inch of its life. National Express operators have to meet a mega high standard. Also, I always look at the premises. Good, modern premises with all the facilities. Okay, so that tells me, just from the naked eye, that vehicles are looked after here. Okay. So all relative to what we're looking at. And what we're looking at is a 2017 on a 67 registration, Scania K410EB, Caetano Levante 2, 56 seat, PSVR compliant, executive coach.